How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another Wakai comedy production, where today we're starting something new. We're actually going to start a series of videos that we're going to be covering about a little game known as For Honor. This game has gone through a lot of criticism lately for being, just a game that hasn't been really well taken care of. The matchmaking not very good. Some of the balancing issues are prevalent. There's a lot of things about this game, that the microtransaction issues and how expensive everything is still. There's a lot of things about this game, that can kind of bring it down into the negative light. Essentially, what I wanted to do with this video is, as a For Honor player, while those issues do exist, and I will not dismiss those issues, they definitely exist and they are prevalent. I just want to show, maybe a little bit more of the sillier side of For Honor. So I'm bringing to you guys a gameplay that I was playing with my Kensei, where we went against a team of particularly heavy opponents, I'll say, that I don't really like too much. And as you can see, they were all gathered at A. Now, I'm going to let you guys watch this and see, because I'm not ashamed, to get beaten. And I'm just going to let you guys see that these enemies, they kind of start off by giving us the work. I'm gonna show you what's funny about this stuff. So yeah, you can see my Kensei just got Shoryuken into the air. Now, when you look at this versus screen right here, you see my team, which is diverse and everything. We like to play as different characters against a team of 4 warlords. I do not like warlords, at least fighting them. I like having them on my team, but I don't like fighting them. I don't like fighting any heavy class. But warlords are one of the most difficult, I would say. So, for a team of 4 identical warlords, right? That's not where it gets funny though. So as you can see, my Kensei, he's surveying the battlefield trying to see what's going on, because there is no activity happening anywhere. There's no enemies on B. There's no enemies on coming to C, where I'm at, because I was sitting there guarding it. And I also like to call plays, so I'll watch from the top and try to see everything happening. Finally, we saw the warlords kind of leak out of A. And this was the first time that they even left A the entire match. They stayed at A the entire match and just sat there. They didn't move. They didn't do anything. They just sat there. They came out now because when we flanked them and we kind of forced them out. And I will give them their individual credit. They are good as a team, and I can see why they would do this. They turtled up at A and they sat there as a 4-man squad. They never deviated from the plan, never once. That was their plan right there. And as you can see, me and my Shinobro, we were trying to get them to come out, by coaxing them with some good nasty taunts. But they would not deviate from the plan. They would always fight together, and they stayed at A no matter what. They wouldn't move. So we tried to pull them out. And this is where it actually starts to get funny, because like my team, we kind of had enough of it, and we were winning because we were sitting there collecting actual points, but it wasn't fun because we were just watching them turtle up at A. So we finally went up there and we started to fight them. And this is where they kind of broke down, because individually, they're actually not very good. But as a team, they work really well together. So that was their strategy. And I think that's just pretty funny. That's the type of things that you kind of see in For Honor. You just see people who do weird stuff like this. You'll see all kind of weird strategies, weird kind of play styles. And sometimes, it can get frustrating. But this time around, it was actually just kind of funny to see these dudes like be so dedicated. They obviously played together. Obviously, they were playing together. And none of them deviated from the plan, not even once. And I think that that's just actually pretty hilarious. It was always revive, stick together, and stay at A. So this is one of the things about For Honor, like I said. Like, of course, there's negative things that you could even say about this, about how stupid the game was, how long because this game lasted for a long time, because nobody would budge for a minute. We didn't want to come in there because that's basically a death house in there, because those 4 warlords will gank you to death in there. So we didn't actually want to go in there. So we stood out and we just killed ads all day and gathered time. That's why this match actually ended like that, and it did not end with like 4 people dead. It just ran out of time because we eventually got sick of waiting. So we have another game later on down the road, and lo and behold, who do you think we played? A team of 4 warlords. Now, me and my squad, because I had a squad too, we didn't really think this was possible. Like, this can't be the same team. This can't be the same team. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Nope. I hit the corner, and what do you see? 4 warlords at C. I believe that's C. I think it's either C or A. I can't remember. At C, just sitting there. That's their strategy. They're just gonna sit there the entire time and try to gather points. These are the same people And this is hilarious to me. So we got a Centurion with us this time, and we trying to coax him out with some sexy body movement. And like, they're just like rocks, dude. They're not moving from their plan. So eventually we just get sick of it and we go wreck them, because we knew we can wreck them since we did it last time. So we just got in there and we started wrecking these boys, dude. And I will say, like I said, they're pretty good together. But once you just learn how they get down, they can be easily defeated. Like, they can just be easily defeated. They were basically a troop of clown warlords, if I did say so myself. Like, it was funny though, and it was actually welcome. I mean, like, with the try hard atmosphere of For Honor, you know how hard people always try to win and everything like that. To see these dudes who are obviously here to either troll, just have fun, or they just might be legitimately bad and just have like the worst strategists of all time. But it's just, either way, it's funny, and it just sheds some light on like, you know, otherwise tough, gritty, you know, game that you have to really concentrate on. So essentially, we broke those dudes out of their C command point and just knocked them out, and it just got to the point where it turned into a slaughter, because they tried to actually abandon for one like maybe 2 minutes. They tried to actually abandon the stay at sea and just gather around each other's strategy, and it just turned into a complete slaughter when they did that. Them boys were really bad individually. Like, they kind of bring shame to the warlord name. But you know, this whole time, me and my boys, man, we are just cracking up, dude, because like, this is the funnest fight. It was the funnest fight that we probably played in For Honor ever, because we just all went to town. Like, as you can see, we just went to town on these boys, dude. So if you ever come across like 4 warlords and they just all kind of suck, you know what I mean? Like, you're probably fighting this team, especially if they pick one post and they just stand there. If they continue to use that strategy past this point, then something's wrong with them. But that's basically the point and the reason why I bring you guys this video, is just to see, like, For Honor, man, yeah, there's a lot of technical problems per se with the game, but the people in the community and just the way that the game is, it's actually a pretty funny game, dude. It's a pretty funny game, and it comes with a lot of different emotions, and that's one of the big things about this game. That's one of the draws to it. Winning a fight on this game, beyond everything else, is a very satisfying experience. I would almost make it to like a Dark Souls experience. If you beat a good player on this game, it feels like very accomplishing, and it's one of the best things that you can do on here. Regardless, you forget about all the other problems, all the unbalancing problems, all the matchmaking problems, all the time you spent gathering steel, and you just think about the fight. And that's what they've done well. The battle system in this game is fantastic, and it really does bring a sense of man versus man, honor versus honor into it. You know, you want to win your fight so badly that you're willing to put in hours of training and practice, you know, just so you can get to the point where you can beat this person. And I have to applaud them for that. It's really a job well done, if I do say so myself. Now, this is the actual end of the fight that we had with that Warlord squad, and needless to say, we took them boys to Pound Town in their own spot. I guess they wanted to end it at sea, where they began, I guess. So we took them to Pound Town. So, you know, just if this was funny to you, you know, please like and subscribe, because I thought it was pretty funny myself. Drop a like, you know, and hit that notification bell. That'd be amazing. You guys are really cool, and I love bringing content like this to you guys. So we ended up winning, of course. Them guys were shitty. It's pretty funny. So if you guys, like I said, like and subscribe, follow me on Twitter at YoungComedy93, and like the Facebook page. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.